Hey everybody, welcome back to Newegg TV. I'm Steve. Today I'm going to do an overview on this mobile rechargeable battery. This is the Patriot Fuel Plus. Okay, first off, this is a 9,000 milliamp hour battery. What does that mean to you? Essentially that the larger the milliamp hour capacity of that battery, the longer it's going to be able to give you voltage to charge your devices. So this particular device, to kind of put it in perspective for people, because it does change, your mileage may vary, but a 9,000 milliamp hour device like this battery in particular, has the ability to give a 100 milliamp device power for 90 hours. So depending on if the device is on or if it's off, it's going to use more voltage, obviously, if it's on, and therefore more ampage, I should say, when it's on, and therefore take more time to charge, as well as depleting that 90 hours it initially had to begin with at 100 milliamps. So just depending on which device you have, whether or not it's on, all those things will vary on how many charges you'll actually get out of this device. So I will show you a chart in the back that explains that probably a little bit better. So we do also have two output ports to charge your devices. I'll show you those in just a moment. You can charge this device as well as charging your device from it, meaning that I could be charging this battery while my phone's plugged into it and it's charging both of them simultaneously. Also, they want you to know that it's engineered to laptop battery standards. It is a lithium-ion battery, and Patriot is trying to make sure that they put a lot of effort into making sure you know this battery is high quality and it's going to last a while. So let me flip around to the back here, show you a little bit more about it. It kind of just shows you how you'd be connecting your devices to USB ports and a tablet and a phone there. But bottom line is features. So it's got built-in protection. It's going to safeguard you from under discharge, overcharge, overcurrent, over temperature, and short circuit. Also, it has a battery status LED letting you know about battery levels. Wide device compatibility. It's going to be compatible with virtually any USB and Apple mobile devices. You'll be able to charge those with that. As I mentioned before, it is a lithium-ion battery, and the capacity is 9,000 milliamp hours. You're going to have one micro USB cable in the box. I'll show you in just a moment. It is 5 volt 1 amp with one port and 5 volt 2.5 amp for the other USB port for fast charging. Also, you could charge both of them simultaneously if you wanted to, but it's going to eat up that battery pretty quick. LED charge indicators, I'm going to show you that in just a moment, a 2-year warranty, and then the chart that I mentioned earlier essentially kind of puts it in perspective about what you're going to be able to charge with this device, or what it could be designed to charge. So if you're getting the 2200 or the 3000 milliamp hour battery, you're not going to be able to charge a small tablet or a large tablet. They're suggesting it only be used with smartphones. That might mean you might only get one charge out of that battery. You might get 1.5 charges out of it. Depends on the phone. But if you jump up to the 5200 or the 6000, now you're definitely good for a small tablet as well as more than one charge for a phone. And then the 7800 to the 9000, you're good for large tablet charging, small tablet charging, and probably several charges of a smartphone. Also, one thing that's not on this chart in terms of capacities, they do have a 1500 milliamp hour battery that has a built-in lightning connector, allowing you to use probably for Apple devices to charge those. But besides that, let's go ahead and open up this box and take a look at it. All right, very few things come inside the box. Not surprising though. Here's the manual itself, and I'll just show you really quickly. It's very small, not really much to describe here to you, other than the fact that shows you kind of how to use it and other specifications of the different batteries, FCC, and important information in case something goes wrong with the battery, as well as troubleshooting steps should you need them. They do give you one very short micro USB to USB cable here, just to give you the ability to charge the battery. And also, if you have a micro USB like phone or any device that uses micro USB as the charging port, then you'd be able to plug this into the device and still use the same cable and never need to bring in a second one. Let's just show you the battery now. The battery itself actually very small, looking at about an inch thick, as well as 2.5 inches tall and about 3 3/4 inches wide. So it should fit in most pockets, definitely in any backpack, and possibly every purse. I don't know, women tend to have small purses, right guys? Anyways, so just as you can see here, it's just a white with white plastic with red on one side, a little bit of texture to it. On one side you do see the Patriot logo. That is of course Patriot Memories logo, and Fuel Plus. Then you hit the power button here to show you exactly what percentage charge you currently have. The device goes back to sleep again if it's not currently charging anything. Of course, you guys saw there it was 50%. All the way over would be a total of 100%. So it goes in 25% increments. And then here on this side, you'd actually take that micro USB plug it in here, then plug in the USB to your computer or other. I guess you could get like a USB AC adapter, and you could charge it with that. More than likely, probably just going to use your computer. On the other side here, here's your 5-volt 2.5 amp port, as well as the 1 amp port, also 5 volt. And that'll give you power when you're charging your devices. Like I said before, you could just take the USB point here, plug it in, and then plug in the micro USB into your phone to charge it. A couple different things I like to use these for. We go on trips a lot. We're always at some convention or we're out somewhere, and I don't always have a way to charge my phone. I don't have this particular power bank, but power banks in general are a really good idea, and I think that if you don't already have one and you like to go out and you like your devices to have power, it's really smart to have one of these. Also, I found a new use case scenario for these. I have a wireless headset at the house, and one thing I like to do is actually use it to charge that headset so I can stay mobile and still be able to use that headset. Kind of helpful. Okay, everybody, that wraps up this overview of Patriot's Fuel Plus mobile rechargeable battery. If you like what you saw today, don't forget to click the like button. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to any of our various YouTube channels, and we'll see you guys soon.